The following podcast is intended for mature audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
Nobody's listening, no. Nobody's listening, no. Nobody wants to hear them speak. Nobody's listening, no. Nobody's listening. Nobody wants to hear them speak. Nobody wants to hear them speak. Nobody wants to hear them speak.
Trying to start the show.
That's fine. Soggy popcorn.
Thank you for downloading, streaming, or however it is you listen to the Not Listening podcast. I'm Adam.
I'm Will.
I'm Ash.
Welcome along, everybody. We are in part 3 of our make up a synopsis to a made up movie
Our
title. Of our 2-part made up movie title game. So Ash has done it. I have done it. We've had suggestions from the audience. It's not audience, as if like there's an audience here. The listeners, they've done it. So today it's Will's turn. So for anybody who's just listening into this episode straight away, the last 2 episodes that you can go and hear, if you haven't already, is we come up with a movie synopsis idea for a made-up movie title called Going South for the Summer. A little bit weird. Ash's one involved lots of boats and old men.
Yep.
My one involved Tom Hardy eating out Daisy Ridley and then going into her vagina. Just listen back to it.
And
it's the
glue.
best way. And glue. I've got popcorn stuck in my mouth. I knew this would happen. Right at the side. You get popcorn it's stuck right.
Yep.
Yeah, most people have popcorn while they're watching films. We have popcorn while we're making them up. That's
Oh,
how
yeah.
meta we are.
Yeah, check us out. This is what we do on a Friday night, everybody. Yeah.
So, Will,
Hello.
you were
Friday night.
you were loving it when we were giving our pitches because you were doing a stupid accent each time.
Yeah.
Are you going to do a stupid accent this time?
No, I'm pitching.
You're pitching. Okay, cool. So, Ash, are you ready for Will to...
I'm ready. I'm raring to go.
things I'm waiting for. I'm like, Ash is like, you're not going to be as quick as Will if you come back. So you're just going to be like, oh, okay, oh, that sounds like a good movie, Will. Oh, well, yeah, I'll make that. Thank you very much. Give me that popcorn, yeah. Are you ready then, Will?
Yes, thank you.
Me and Ash are waiting. The listeners are waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Going south for the summer, Will. Please, pitch us your movie.
So, Going South for the Summer is the latest heartwarming family comedy from the established studio Disney Pixar.
Hang on, we don't own Disney Pixar, so how the hell are you going to make a Disney Pixar movie?
Well, I don't know.
I was going to be like a Disney Pixar. We
Yeah, it's gonna be Pixar-esque.
we can
bribe
we
them.
can do
It's certainly along the Pixar line,
Yeah,
at
'cause
the very least.
We can't call it a Disney Pixar film because we'll get fired and when we will get then sued and everything.
That's it. So it's the story of a family going on a camping holiday.
Of mice or of normal people? Or...
It's a family of people.
Okay.
I don't know. He looked at you and was like, how did you not know that?
Pixar's things
As
are quite
you know.
often silly animals and all that kind of stuff.
So this is a cartoon, right? Animated film.
Absolutely.
Computer generated?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It's, like I say, Pixar-esque, so
Yeah.
CGI.
Yep.
So
They
it's the
always use live people. They do it really, and then they just paint them over.
it's going to be difficult for my one.
Sorry, carry on with your pitch, please, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you very
did we
much.
interrupt your pitch, Will?
That's quite all right.
Yeah, we never got interrupted during our pitch at all.
Apparently some foreign bastards kept doing that.
Yeah.
Blame foreigners, it's a good policy.
Bloody Brexit!
We're going to build a wall.
Just a small wall. Just one so like they trip.
Just so Warwick Davis can't get over it except through the cat flap.
No, it's just so the Mexicans, when they get to the wall, they fall over. And you go, you're too stupid to jump the wall.
Yeah, fair enough. So, it's the story of a family that goes on a camping holiday. Now, the family's relationship between the mother and father. So, the 2 young kids, boy and a girl, naturally. Mother and the father.
Why?
Why is that naturally?
Because if you look at any bog standard American family comedy, it's always got to be a boy and a girl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Are they
equality
white?
Rules.
Absolutely. They're always
Middle
white.
class?
Working class, actually. In
Did
this
they
particular
vote
case.
Trump?
That's what they can.
We don't go into the politics on this.
Oh, so you make your mind up. Make your mind up. They're free. They're free. They're not constrained.
They
to
may not have
politics.
chosen to vote, and they may have chosen to vote one may have voted one way, one may have voted the other way.
Balance it out.
We're leaving that open
I like
because as we arrive and we see, when we open the scenes, we see them arriving in the wild campsite. So it's not a big family campsite. They're going camping wild.
Wild camping.
Out in the woods. And there's a big argument going on between the mother and the father, who are not the heroes of our story, I must say.
Oh, here we
Because the heroes of our story are a compass, a map, a torch, and a pair of binoculars. The grumpy compass, voiced by Bruce Willis, doesn't know exactly what to do. He gets confused. He gets mixed up by all these electric signals and where to go.
Yeah.
The map, voiced by Missy Elliott,
Nice. No, if we can't get her, can we have Queen Latifah?
they're all interchangeable as
Yeah,
far as I'm
okay.
concerned. Basically, an American
They sing
female, African American
soul singing.
Goldberg.
They're loud. Yeah. She's won Oscars.
rap artist. We're going for the youth
We're going for the
here.
singers, not Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd put that out there.
Could be Jennifer Hudson, even Beyonce if you really want to.
To be perfectly honest, Missy Elliott's a bit past it these days. So a young, aspiring,
Let's say
well-known,
Beyonce.
multi-million selling Beyonce, something along those
we
lines.
could put that. People will buy
Yeah.
that. People will want to see her.
She is the sassy map.
People will buy that sassy
Oh,
map.
okay.
Beyonce.
Absolutely. So you've got the grumpy compass, the sassy map, the confused torch, who is voiced by none other than our very own Ash.
Hey, am I solar powered? Can I be a solar powered torch?
No, but you're easily wound up.
The confused torch.
Oh no! This is getting a bit more of a tick in the box for me.
Oh, he's
because, I mean,
easy. Oh, you're battering him up, I tell you.
Oh yeah.
And the binoculars, because of the sight reference here, and the big glasses thing, and as a little standout to the adults, is going to be voiced by Woody Allen.
Oh,
I thought you were
okay.
going to say Rick Moranis.
If Woody's not available, you're not going to get Rick out of retirement for this shit, though, to be honest.
Hey, no, he would probably
But
come back
basically,
now. I mean,
so the the crux of the story here is it's the family going there, but it's these inanimate objects who obviously live a life of their own, and like Toy Story, they can be active when they're not being watched, but dead as a dodo, still as anything when the humans are looking. But they are going to find a way to understand that this marriage is splitting apart and how damaging it is for the kids. And between the compass, the map, the torch and the binoculars, they are going to find a way to bring this family joy once again, to make the parents realise that they love each other through good, honest American Christian values. Until we get towards the end, but I'll come to that a bit later. So they're going to be out in the wilds. A storm will come up. All of the family's car will be lost in a deluge. The son has very carefully kept his torch, binoculars, map and compass in his little bag, and he's held it through the storm. And it's all that they have to navigate their way back out of the wilds.
So the car's been washed away.
Car's been washed away.
None of them got washed
lost
away.
the tent, lost the food, lost the supplies. It's just a little boy has held onto his bag, and that's got these vital items in it: the map, the torch, the tent, the compass. And we are going to see this family do. Do you remember a film from our youths called The Incredible Journey, something like that? It was
Yes.
like 2 dogs and a cat got lost
Michael
and had
J.
to travel
Fox.
across America.
Michael
Was
J.
it?
Fox.
No, it was a dog, not Fox.
Michael J. Fox played the dog.
Okay.
Oh, he got down on
I
all
didn't-
fours and just scampered about a bit.
No.
And then got painted over by Pixar.
No, it was Teen Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was Don Amici as well.
I'm getting them confused.
And Sally Field was the cat.
I
Anyway.
don't think I ever realised that. But effectively, what we're seeing is humans making the incredible journey, but they're going to be aided by these inanimate
The
objects.
sassy map.
By the sassy map, yeah, absolutely. The sassy map is going to be absolutely key and pivotal to this.
Yeah.
But they're going to learn to trust each other. So the mother will have the map, the daughter will have the compass, they will be spread out, and
Who gets me?
You're the torch, aren't you? You go the little boy.
What's it full of the face for?
That's fine.
That's fine. Could be a little boy. Could not. No, I don't mind. I'm fine. There's nothing to see here.
He made it so much more awkward than it needed to be.
But as each of the party of humans uses the item more, they grow more attached, and they can start hearing the voices. So the torch will start whispering illuminative thoughts to the little boy. The map will give the mother a clearer idea of where she wants to go. The compass, which the father has got, will give him again clearer idea. So they'll start getting direction.
So can the map redraw its lines?
No, that'd be ridiculous. Maps can't do that.
No, they fucking stupid. What?
They can talk, but they can't redraw their lines and show you extra little bits. Like there's a little bunny rabbit.
Exactly, because that's what the binoculars do. They give the little girl, the daughter, who is slightly older than the little boy, naturally, because that's how it works in these films. It's always the younger boy, the older girl. They will give the daughter the ability to, the binoculars will effectively be whispering, "Oh, maybe you should look to your right."
And it flicks into thermal imaging.
Yeah. No, because it's not a thermal imaging camera, it's binoculars. Ash, keep with the fucking plot.
Oh, come on, I'm trying to make it more interesting.
Bit harsh. Bit harsh there. Bit harsh.
But eventually, they will go through a series of disasters. They will each help each other survive. The mother and the father will remember why their relationship has fallen apart, and it will rekindle. And eventually, they will make it to a little country town. Really, a real one-horse sort of town, and they'll come in.
Is there one horse in there?
Well, it's a euphemism, really.
No. If you've got to have one horse there.
I suppose you could have a horse in it.
Who
There will
would
be a cow as well.
Who would do the voice for the horse?
A horse, because horses don't talk.
Oh, okay. Well, we like putting a line under
In this context, people talk, inanimate objects talk. Horses, they're fucking horses. What's wrong with it? Just like the cow.
He goes.
But they're going to get to the bar, and here's the twist.
Oh, is a twist coming?
Absolutely, you can't finish a film without a twist. This is what both of you don't seem to recognise in your pitches.
Hey, mine was set in a vagina.
And I'd forgotten to write the ending.
So it's just one of those lines I didn't expect to hear. At the point they arrive there, and the mother and father, they've grown their relationship back together, but the whole family is bonded.
Yeah.
But the father's got his direction, the mother knows where she wants to go. And at that moment, the pride movement comes through the town in the most flamboyant parade possible. And they both realise where they truly want to go. And the wife meets the most beautiful woman in her life. The husband meets the most beautiful man in his life. Both the kids are so happy for their parents. And the torch, the map, the compass and the binoculars have done their work. And die.
They die?
They die. They're done. The souls that were possessing them can finally move up to the good Christian heaven.
So basically what you're saying, because it's a Christian movie, the gays killed the objects.
Yes, but they led but they led the humans, they led humanity to happiness and fulfillment.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we live in a world where equal rights and everything, humans can live.
Unless you're a sassy map.
Unless you're a sassy map, you're fucked.
That's it. And there, gentlemen, is my story.
Going south for the summer.
Indeed.
So I take it the campsite was south of where they lived.
Well, yeah.
During the summer.
Yeah.
And to be fair,
although it could be north.
No,
because they've gone north and now they're making their journey back home going south. So it could be either way, I don't really care.
To be fair,
you choose.
Halfway through that, I actually just stopped talking and started listening and actually getting into it. I was like, I can picture this. I'd watch that.
Because I made it up while I was having a wee just now. It was originally going to be about birds, and then Marcus did that thing about birds, and I had to change it. So, yeah, that's my story.
I'd watch that. What about you, Ash?
That'd be quite interesting. Yeah. I'd have to watch it because I'm in it.
That's true, yeah. You got an obligation.
Oh, no, you should never watch your own work.
Yeah.
That's why I don't listen to this.
That's not the only reason.
So have we got any more suggestions from our darling listeners?
We have. Andy Paul wrote in.
Oh, who's that? He sounds awful.
He's a bit of a dick, but it's a nice listener.
Supposed to be a comedian.
I say that, if no one knows who he is, it just sounds like I've been horrible.
It really does.
Hi, listener. What a dickhead. Right, he put, Mark was a quiet and shy man who never knew love. But now, with the help of a woman from the grocery store, he can finally confront his fears and perform cunnilingus on a sweaty lady in the heat of July.
Is there glue?
No, that's my one. This is like
this
is like a B-movie version of my one. A love story for
like a bad knockoff of your Vagina Narnia.
Yeah.
This is the
Vagina.
this is the Sharknado of my version.
Oh, okay.
A love story for the
It's
ages.
the Sharknado to your Jaws.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. There's a lot of Jaws in mine. Love story for the ages, sure to set the tongues wagging. See, trust Andy to be talking about cunnilingus.
Yeah. Cunnilingus pun. Who doesn't love one of those?
Dan Moss, is from Machine Gun Men.
Okay.
He said, a mockumentary following former Everton goalkeeper.
So hang on. Just the one stuff we've had in are from people who've been on the podcast before and the Machine Gun Men.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who did one of the
Songs that we did on the previous on the
Pod Goddamn It.
Pod Goddamn It, exactly. Yeah. Thank you, folks. By the way,
Yeah.
it is appreciated.
Mockumentary following the former Everton goalkeeper and notorious playboy and alcoholic Neville Southall on a trip to Magaluf. And I wrote back and I said, I prefer if that was actually a documentary, not a mockumentary. And he was like, oh, if it was real, I'd watch it. So there you go. He even said Constable Benton Fraser is a Canadian Mountie. What on earth is he doing in Nuki with his pet wolf? It's a due south spin-off.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Yeah, so
I
is
kind of like that.
Yeah.
Actually, out of everything discussed, that's probably the one I'd watch.
Josh Rambo, he did a podcast called Little Punch Drunk.
Okay.
He said Emma Watson and Michelle
I remember that, actually.
Trachtenberg.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Michelle Trachtenberg, who played Buffy's little sister.
Oh, Dawn.
Yep.
Yep.
She's all older now. They starred an unofficial sequel to Brokeback Mountain. In their fun in the sun romp through a Miami beach, they travel from their rural Arkansas town as friends, but return as much more.
I just can't quit you.
I'm queuing up to watch that right now. I mean, I'm there. And Richard Wilson,
I don't. No,
Is-
I'm not going to do
is
that.
that-
I'm not gonna, he must hear that constantly.
which is why he puts his name down as Richard M. Wilson, probably just to make me like, shut the fuck up. He wrote, archetype Northern comedy. Right?
Okay.
Archetype Northern comedian Roy Chubby Brown, played by Roy Chubby Brown,
It's like Donald Trump as himself, isn't it? Yeah.
inadvertently eats hummus. With his mind and taste buds blown, Roy heads south on a life-changing journey of discovery. This
Passes the Watford Gap, basically.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. This emotional, life-affirming road movie sees our Roy as he experiences life beyond Yorkshire. Weep with Roy as he uses his first...
Weep with Roy.
Weep with Roy as he uses his first indoor privy. Laugh with Roy as he witnesses the comedy stardust of David Mitchell. Pity Roy as he tries to talk to women without cracking a boob joke.
Ever on your chest, weird love.
Will he
Hey!
get to London and host Have I Got News for You and not be a racist?
No.
He is on. There you go.
The heat is on. Do you know Roy Chubby Brown's real name?
Royston Vasey.
Yes, well done you. Which is the name of the village, because
Village?
Ash is looking a bit blank.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's a village.
Yeah, so in the League of Gentlemen, the village of Royston Vasey was named after Roy Chubby Brown's real name.
Which is why he plays the mayor.
Okay.
He plays the mayor of the town.
I didn't. Yeah, that hadn't clicked.
After 20 years.
Oh shit, it's been 20 years,
Yeah.
hasn't it, nearly?
Right, so there you go. That's the end of our two-part, part 3 of our two-part make-up a game with a movie
You were
title.
doing well, and then
with
you
just-
just basically
I don't know.
derailed yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
I say stuff and then
Film. Shit.
I stop listening to what I'm saying half the time.
Me too.
Thanks for listening, everybody, to the Not Listening podcast. When you go to the website, www.notlistening.co.uk, you can check out the equally as magnificent as the previous podcast, Not Watching.
Quick question.
No.
Can you not just put in notlistening.co.uk?
You can do. No, I don't
so
think
you-
you can.
Well, you have to put the wubba.
Wobble.
We need to do the wah, do we? Because I thought we did a thing where you could do it. And as much as I adore hearing you saying www. It does sound a bit crap. I thought you could just go and say notlistening.co.uk.
Go to notlistening.co.uk and check out all the podcasts, including Rob's Not Watching and Not Playing. Also, check out my hashtag Not Cynical. Not
Not
sensical.
Welcome to the Not Cynical podcast.
I think that's one you could probably do.
I think
by
it's going to be
yourself.
really, really lovely today.
Give us a tweet at Barker Podcast or don't. I don't care anymore.
And I reckon Trump's just trying to do his best.
Right, bye everyone. I've been Adam, you've been Ash, you've been Will. See you later.